Now we look at the organizations and alternative dispute resolution bodies we have within the criminal justice system. And we'll start with Victoria Legal Aid, which is a Victorian organization. And I'll call it VLA for now because it's shorter. Um, so VLA aims to create a fair and just society where every Victorian's legal rights are upheld. It's a government funded organization that aims to give legal representation and legal aid, which means financial support as well, or duty lawyers, free lawyers. This is more rare to accuse individuals in Victoria who would otherwise be unable to access these services. So the roles that it has is giving that legal aid. So people who have very low income, and let's say I have very low income and I've been charged with an offense and now I have to go to trial, I may seek out VLA's help to give me a financial grant, to give me money, or to give me a duty lawyer, give me a free lawyer to help represent me in court. But because it's government funded, it's always underfunded. So you need to be like a really low income earner to have access basically to VLA. Other roles, it tries to manage its resources to make legal aid available at a low or reasonable cost. So they also give partial cover, and they provide improved access to justice and remedies. Obviously, they have other roles like just giving free legal information, giving free legal advice. That might be case specific advice. What can you do to ensure the best chances of your success at trial? They might let you actually consult with someone and tell you. So you need to be able to know each of these roles and explain them in questions. So free legal advice, free legal information, duty lawyer services, and a grant of legal assistance. So free legal advice is what I've just talked about. It's either case specific or it's not. So helping that person with their particular case and telling them what their options are, how can they ensure their best chances of success, or just general advice. Okay, free legal information might be accessed over the phone or VLA's internet website, tells people about the court system and their rights, etc. Duty lawyer services, giving free lawyers for people that do not have access to legal representation if they don't have money, and they meet their income test, they have a very low income. And the grant of legal assistance is, again, you need to meet an income test, have a low enough income to basically be given money that you can use for court processes. Now, community legal centers are another organization you need to know about. Their purpose is to provide accessible, efficient, low-cost legal services and advice to the general public on a wide range of criminal and civil matters. Really, both of these are bodies that are within the criminal and civil justice system. VLA has more roles within the criminal justice system, however. It usually helps people in the criminal justice system rather than civil. CLCs help everyone as well, criminal and civil matters. It's more spread out. They're legal centers within the community, exactly as the name says, but their roles are similar to VLA. They provide legal advice and potentially representation at low or no cost. Okay, so a key difference with CLCs and VLA is that CLCs don't usually give legal representation or free lawyers to people, but they do have a lot of legal advice and information. Okay, they also play a role in education, and they're split into two different types. So there are generalist CLCs. This means you can access the CLC based on the geographical area. So let's say you live in a certain suburb and there is a CLC in that community. That CLC will give its services to you because you are part of the same geographical area that it helps people in. And there are also specialists They're based around the group of people or the type of law. So specialist CLCs will help people either dealing with a certain type of the law, such as family law, um, or a certain group of people, such as Indigenous and Torres Strait Islander people, might be helped by a specialist CLC.